Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is William Bell with Walking Your Talk to the Bank, Information Product Marketing. And tonight we are looking forward to a treat. We have a guest speaker with us tonight who is Miss Natasha Bowen. Natasha, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Well, great. It's nice to hear your voice and a pleasure to have you on with us. We are in for a treat tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because we have just a super dynamic businesswoman in the Memphis area. As a matter of fact, she actually touches people all over the world with her expertise. And in just a moment, we're going to introduce her, but let me give you just a few preliminaries. First of all, we do not have a chat room open tonight. I may go ahead and open it a little bit later after we kind of get going. So if you have any questions that you want to send in, you can do so. But if you would like to be live on the air and have a question answered, you can call us, and the number is 347-633-9747. Again, that number is 347-633-9747. So just call us with your question. Shortly after our live broadcast, this recording will be available. So in about 10 to 15 minutes after we are done, you'll be able to listen to it in the archives. And so for your listening pleasure, you can go back and listen to it and as many times as you like. You can even download the recording if you like. But we want to make these recordings available to you. And so our aim on this broadcast is to give you the kind of information that you can take and use, information that you can take and go out and make money with. We're not going to say you can go out and get rich quick. That's not the aim. But you can go take the strategies and the principles that you learn. If you will put them into action, you will be able to improve your marketing, especially if you use some of the information product marketing tips that we give you from time to time. But also, when we have guests on, they will share with you their expertise, and that's exactly what we have tonight. Let me introduce our speaker tonight, who is Miss Natasha Bowen. Miss Natasha Bowen is one of the city's most outstanding growth coaches, for one. She is also a real estate investor, and while I'm sitting here struggling in the background, Natasha, I'm trying to pull together all of my information that I thought I had right in front of me, but
okay. I'll forgive you.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't have it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's on me. It's not on her. So our speaker for tonight is Natasha Bowen. She is president and CEO of the Growth Coach Memphis, and she is a certified business coach. Her expertise is in helping entrepreneurs solve these issues. She has over 15 years of business experience, and in addition to being a successful sales executive, Natasha has also started and owned several businesses. In each business, she created effective business systems, winning sales, marketing programs, and developed associates. And she's also currently co-owner of Savvy Investments, a real estate investment company. Natasha's business success has been mainly from the principles she is now teaching and sharing with others through the Growth Coach, and she understands the importance of being successful and enjoying business ownership. She earned her Bachelor of Science from Spelman College in 1997 and her Master's in Business Administration with a concentration in Management from Union University in 2003. Natasha is Vice President of the Mid-South Real Estate Investors Association. She's Vice President of Women on the Move, Board Member of the National Association of Women Business Owners, Memphis Chapter, and Education Coordinator of Business Network International, Premier Referral Chapter. She's also on the Board of Advisors for the Bartlett Area Chamber of Commerce. She's married to Mr. William Bowen, and they have two children, Naomi and Winston. And tonight she's going to be talking to us on the subject of Jumpstart Real Estate Investing, a 30-day plan to buying your first property. I didn't mention it, but she is also a recent author. Her new book is coming out, and we're going to have her tell you a little bit about that as well. Natasha, I would like to say welcome once again to the broadcast.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be a part of this tonight.
Well, we are delighted to have you as a part of it. Okay, so I know we've got quite a bit of territory to cover. I know that you have quite a lot that you want to offer. Is there anything that you want to say, before we kind of get into some of the questions I want to ask you, just in terms of a lead-in? I know you're going to be talking about real estate tonight, but you might also talk about your book, which is, of course, tied to real estate. Kind of tell us, where that is. Anything else you want to share with us as we get started?
Maybe towards the end. I'll let you ask me a few questions first, and then I'll offer some things at the end.
Okay, great. All right. Well, let's start out with real estate. Now, our topic tonight is Jumpstart Real Estate Investing, a 30-day plan to buying your first property. Tell me, first of all, what area do you focus in terms of real estate investing?
I focus on single-family homes. I also do a little bit of multifamily. My personal interest is looking more into commercial because I've been investing in residential property since 2001. And just like I am and with other businesses taking it to the next level, once you jump to commercials, that's taking it to the next level, and that's where I am right now.
Okay. All right. And I understand that most of your investing at this point has been done around the Memphis area?
Yes.
Okay. Well, tell us, why is Memphis a great place to invest?
Well, first off, I have a lot of pride in my city, so it's easy for me to invest here. The other reason is that we have, I believe our properties here in Memphis are affordable. So it's really easy to find a cash flowing property. Most of the citizens here in Memphis, they are renters, so it's a great place if you're going to buy and hold. A better place to have a property. You can get it at an affordable price. It's going to appreciate over time, and you can have a long-term tenant. It's a win-win-win situation.
Okay. Now you mentioned, yes, you mentioned several things there. You talked about it being affordable. Now that's relative, I'm sure, in the eyes of some people. So, for people who are outside of Memphis, what do you share with them in terms of affordability of properties, as well as those who are, in the city? But what can you tell them about affordability compared to some of the other cities around?
Well, I'm looking at homes. I focus on 3-bedroom, 2-bath houses.
Okay.
And the price can range from $40,000 to $120,000. And I think the best way to explain this, because I have a lot of investors from all around the country, and they come from California, Washington. We even have a lot of investors that come from Australia, and they'll look at a house and they'll say, where I live, a house that doesn't even look this good would be $300,000, $400,000. And so when you compare it to the larger metro areas, Memphis, you get the best bang for your buck.
Okay, that's very, very important. And I agree with you. I've heard people, when they talk about Memphis, and they see that you can come to Memphis and buy a house for less than $50,000, and I'm not talking about, just a shoddy place. I'm talking about very nice.
Not in the slums or anything. It's a nice house.
Exactly.
You can get that in the Raleigh area easily.
Yes, Southeast Memphis area, Raleigh. There's some great areas to invest in. So they really get an opportunity. Now, you also talked about cash flowing properties. Give us some examples of what would be termed cash flowing properties.
Well, when I am coaching my fellow real estate investors, and you're looking at after you pay your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, and management fee, I always say if you can find a property where you are cash flowing at least $200 a month after you pay all of your expenses, it's a good deal.
Okay, so they're actually cash flowing $200 a month after expenses. So they've paid everything. This is not where, they've got to save money for the escrow, et cetera. They've already got that figured in, and they're walking
and William,
away with...
I also said at least $200.
Yeah, exactly. At least $200 a month. And I think it's very, very good to clarify that, because it is not unusual to have, much more. Some people think that they're doing pretty good if they can get, $100 to $200